Hello students, I hope you all are keeping well. Today we will learn a new lesson in English subject from our Standard 3 Balbhati textbook. Lesson number 23, The Two Merchants of Seri. In this lesson we will learn a story with a moral. Honesty is the best policy. Difficult words and their meanings. Students, this is a story of two merchants from a place called Seri. Merchants means traders or sellers. In olden days, people used to travel from one place to another to sell their things. There are four characters in this story. An honest merchant, a greedy merchant, a woman who is the grandmother, and a girl who is the granddaughter. Now let us read and understand the lesson.
The Two Merchants of Seri. Once upon a time, in a place called Seri, there lived a merchant. He went from town to town, selling pots and pans and other things made of brass and tin. Brass is a bright yellow metal made by combining copper and zinc. He travelled every day with another merchant who also sold brass and tinware. Tinware are things of tin, a metal. But this other man was greedy. Greedy means selfish. When he sold something, he sold it at a very high price. But when he bought something, he tried to give as little as possible. When the two merchants went into a town, they divided the streets between them. Each one went up and down the streets he had chosen, calling, "Tinware for sale, brass for sale." People came out to their doorsteps and bought or traded with them. Trade means exchange something for something else. Only after one merchant had finished his business on that street did the other one made his rounds there. In those days, people did not always use money to buy things. Sometimes they exchanged things of the same value. In one house, there lived a poor old woman and her granddaughter. The family had once been rich, but now the only thing they had left of all their riches was a dish made of gold. Riches means valuable things. However, the grandmother did not know it was a golden dish. The dish stood on a shelf among the other pots and pans and was not often used. Now, the greedy merchant passed this house calling, "Buy my water jars, buy my pans, buy my tinware." The granddaughter said, "Oh, grandmother, do buy something for me." "My dear," said the old woman, "we are too poor to buy anything. I have not anything to trade even." "Grandmother, see, I have found this old dish among other pots and pans on the shelf. We don't ever use it. Can we trade this? Perhaps the merchant will take it and give us something nice for it." The old woman called the merchant and showed him the dish, saying, "Will you take this, sir, and give the little girl here something for it?" The greedy man took the dish and scratched its side with a needle. He came to know immediately that it was a golden dish. But he wanted to get it for nothing from the old woman. So he said, "What is this worth? Not even a copper coin." He threw the dish on the ground and went away. The crafty merchant was planning to come back after some time and buy the dish for a few copper coins, as if doing a great favor to the old lady. Crafty person means cunning, clever but dishonest person. After a while, the honest merchant finished the rounds of his streets and entered the street where the old lady lived. He passed her house calling, "Buy my water jars, buy my tinware, buy my brass." The little girl heard him and begged her grandmother to see what this merchant would give for the dish. Begged means requested. "My child," said the grandmother, "the merchant who was just here threw the dish on the ground and went away. I have nothing else to offer in trade." Offer means to give. "But grandmother," said the girl, "this one looks pleasant. Ask him. Perhaps he'll give us something for it." "Call him then and show it to him," said the old woman. As soon as the merchant took the dish in his hands, he knew it was of gold. Immediately he said, "This is a golden dish. It is worth more than all my money and all my wares." Wares means articles or things for sale. "I'll bring enough money tomorrow and then buy it from you." The old woman was greatly surprised. She was impressed by the honesty and goodness of the merchant. "Take this dish and give me the money tomorrow," she said. The honest merchant kept all his wares and money with the old woman and took the dish. He left himself only enough money for the boat ride that he had to take on his way home. After some time, the greedy merchant went back to the house where he had seen the golden dish and said, "Bring that dish to me and I will give you something for it." "No," said the grandmother. "You said the dish was worthless, but another honest merchant has paid a great price for it, so I gave it to him. You should not try to take advantage of the poor and needy people." What could the greedy merchant say? He paid the price for his dishonesty and greed.
So students, the moral of the story is, honesty is the best policy. It means that we all should be honest and truthful in our day-to-day life. Let us now learn the difficult words and their meanings. Kindly read and repeat after me. Brass. Bright yellow metal made by combining copper and zinc. Tinware. Things of tin or metal. Riches. Wealth. Valuable things. Crafty. Cunning. Clever but dishonest. Begged. Requested. Wares. Articles or things for sale. We will now learn the opposite words. Read and repeat after me. Honest, dishonest. High, low. Buy, sell. Poor, rich. Everything, nothing. Ever, never. Pleasant, unpleasant. Worthless, valuable. So students, I hope you enjoyed today's class and understood the lesson. Keep learning and keep growing. Thank you.